Hey, I'm Zack, America's #1 expert in snacking for busy people, and today we're going to make a fall pumpkin chili. Probably a sentence that you would never expect to come together and turn into something so tasty, but it does. Let's get started. To start, I'm going to heat a pot, like a medium-sized pot, over medium heat. Let it heat out for a sec, and the first thing we're going to add is diced up carrot, diced up red pepper. Just use 1 carrot and 1 pepper, measure it that way. And so I got it all cut up, try to get uniform pieces, and yep, and you set with that. And then I took 1 yellow onion and cut it up approximately same size as these guys. So once this heats up, I'm just going to add about a teaspoon of olive oil, a little bit, just to kind of cover the bottom. Spread it around, and just going to add all this stuff right inside. Mix it around, and this is going to cook for about 5 minutes just to get some of the liquid out of the vegetables, get some of the aromatics heated up, and get the vegetables ready to take on some awesome flavor we are about to pack inside of it. And so I will see you in 5 minutes when that is all done. So it's been about 5 minutes, and you're going to know it's been 5 minutes because you can smell each and every ingredient inside of here. Plus, it'll shrink down a little bit, get a little bit darker. But yeah, that flavor of the sweetness of the carrots, that freshness, sweetness of the peppers, and the sulfur of the onion, you're going to really start, it's going to come, it's going to fill your kitchen. Your neighbors are going to be jealous about how amazing everything smells. That means it's time. We're going to add 1 minced jalapeno right in there. I'm adding 3 cloves of garlic. You could add a clove less if you're not a big garlicky fan. 2.5 tablespoons of a Mexican chili spice, which basically has a whole bunch of different ingredients that are going to season the chili. So instead of adding, the cumin and the pepper and, a whole laundry list of different ingredients, I have the mix, adding it in. I'm also going to add a little bit of fresh oregano because I love cooking with fresh ingredients. And so I'm adding just about a teaspoon of it, just to get a little bit of the oregano in. And I'm also adding a teaspoon and a half of soy sauce. And so, check this out. Now I'm just gonna mix it all together, let it cook for just like 30 seconds. And, oh man, that smells amazing. And now I'm going to add the big boys in. There's going to be, let me get a new spoon, 1.5 cups of pumpkin. And so I'm just using like a pumpkin puree I got at the store. You could make your own pumpkin. You could put it in a pumpkin bowl that I made in a previous video, whatever you like. So about 1.5 cups. There's a cup. There's about 1/2. And so it should be about half the can, pretty much. And then I'm going to add in a 15-ounce can of black beans. Or if you're cooking from scratch, that's about 3 cups. I'm also going to add half of this can of tomato paste right in here, which this much, this much, which is approximately 1/4 of a cup of tomato paste. Tomato. And to that, I'm going to add 2 cups of water, just to give it some liquid to cook in. So there's 1, and there's 2. And if you want, instead of the tomato paste, you can actually cook with a tomato sauce or like crushed diced tomatoes with all the juices in it. So you could use like a 15-ounce can of that. Now I'm just gonna kind of break down all of the paste, mix it all together, get it nice and set. Cool. Now let's give it a little taste. That's so cool. You have the so good. You have that fresh jalapeno taste that like punch that really greets you when you take that first bite, and it's really complemented by the dried spices and a little bit of that fresh oregano. Plus you have that whole base of aromatics we stacked up with the carrots, onion, and pepper. And so it just makes an amazing platform for the pumpkin and the tomato and the black beans to really shine. And so you're going to want to let this cook for 15 minutes right here on the stove. Let it thicken up, let the flavors meld all together and mix and match, and then you're ready to eat. So I will see you in 15 minutes. So the chili is done. It's been about 15 minutes. So let's pull it off the heat. See, it's pretty nice, thickened up a lot. Looks like actual chili now. And it tastes really freaking good too. Now to serve it, I actually had this cool little idea that we can make a mixture of like romaine boats and have chili in a bowl. And so let me just show you. Basically I took a romaine heart, and what I did is laid out all the kind of dippy looking ends right in this bowl. And so now I'm just going to add the chili on top of it. And so that's about a good amount. And it looks beautiful. Smells amazing. So you have this little bit of bowl. And now what you can do is you can just pick up one of the pieces of romaine, and it's kind of like a little chili scoop. See? How cool is that? Now it looks very, very hot. So let's give it a little taste. It's extremely hot from just coming off the stove, but oh man. The lettuce gives it a nice crunch and crispiness. And then you have that like meatiness of the beans, that base of tomato and pumpkin for all of those spices just to hit through. And it's really, really cool. And it tastes amazing. So I'm going to go eat this now. I will see you next time. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Any questions, comments, put those down below. And don't forget to subscribe to find out when I put out new videos. I'm Zack from snackhacker.com, and happy snacking.